We welcome you back to NASCAR 14 for race 18 of 36 for today's episode. We're running the Coke 0400. Last week in Kentucky, Matt Kenseth eked out a win narrowly over us. The field wrecked behind him. We jump right in. I'm still the points leader. We jump into the World Center of Racing at Daytona, where the last race we finished 31st. As we head down to Daytona. Notice that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 races until the chase. Well, 9 races until the chase. Jump right in and qualify this bad boy. You know what's sad is Daytona is one of my best tracks in this fucking game. Daytona is one of my best tracks, and it's kind of sad. Because most other games, this track, I'm usually subpar or crap. I'm usually subpar or I suck ass. See how things go today. We're gonna have 16 laps in today's episode of NASCAR Inside Line. Tire wear and fuel rules will be times 1. Flag rules will be on cautions. Damage and failures will be on full. Let's go qualify. Let's go qualify for 2 laps around the Daytona International Speedway, or as Adam Alexander calls it, the World Center of Racing. Now let's just make a slow lap first time around and improve it this time. Even though it clearly showed me in 15, and if you remember back to Daytona 500, I was actually doing something straight out of cars by matering it down the backstretch when a wreck was going on behind me. Because I'm a boss. And I mean matering it down the backstretch because I'm awesome. We make our way through 3 and 4. As we come down through the tri-oval, our laps begin now. We through turns 1 and 2. Going down through 3 and 4 again. As they make their way through the tri-oval. And pull. That'll do it. Let's go racing.
luck, pal. Give us a great show.
Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, a typical 4th of July tradition. Many families go to the beach, barbecue, spend time with family, watch the fireworks. For the stars of NASCAR, it's a work day. We're going to see fireworks on the track off the track after the checkered flag. We're getting ready for fireworks on the track. Here's Mike Joy.
World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway, for our coverage of the Coke 0400. I'm Mike Joy with Darrell Walter. Mike, this race is fun tonight, but this track is so hot and so slick. And you know, they have a great power.
This is going to be an entertaining show today.
But we're getting ready for one in the race. What do you like tonight? Jeff Gordon has 6 wins.
I start on the pole. Clint Boyer is going to start second. Carl Evers will start third. Sam Hornish Jr. start fourth. There's the trophy if you win tonight. Now the pace car is off. Fields in the hands of Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer. We make our way through the tri-oval as the green flag's into the air at the World Center of Racing. Good God, Carl Edwards backed up to the field right there. I think he might have been trying to tug in for that second pack as you make our way through 3 and 4. Jimmy Johnson takes the top spot. We're going to try to fall in behind somebody as everyone's pretty well paired up with random drivers. There's a real-life winner of this race, Tony Stewart, coming to give us a little bit of a boost. As Jimmy Johnson leads lap number 1. Jimmy Johnson is one of those drivers that is looking for a win tonight. Get into the chase. Oh, he's falling back. Him and Biffle have fallen back big time. Oh, wow. As you come down the backstretch, see how it's going to shake up. Oh, wow. Bernard shook up right there. Harvick and Bain up the racetrack. Can Gordon tuck up behind Trevor Main? Yes, he does. Going through the tri-oval, they are side by side through the field. Johnson leads lap number 2. After falling back, Jimmy Johnson has led lap number 2. Oh, wow. Almirola had to get out of the gas right there. He's going to fall backwards. We're going to try to stay to the back bumper of Joey Logano. But he tucks up right in front of Tony Stewart. That's going to be probably getting a little shorter, so I'm just going to wait to the outside until Biffle ducks down in front of me. Oh, and we got a wreck. Caution is out, and this is the early big one. Numerous cars pile in. My stupidity. Should not have done that. Jimmy Johnson and Greg Biffle are on the front row for the early restart for that crash. Though we end up 38. Beats me. Coming back to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Trevor Bain, 2011 winner of the Daytona 500. He has experience. We got a big. Oh. We have a pretty big head of steam right now. Getting to the back bumper of our teammate Casey Kane. Almost. We did get up in Kurt Busch a little bit. Making our way out of turn 4. Ambrose could come and try to help us in the tri-oval. Look at that. We are literally side by side flying by cars. Contact with Robbie Gordon in the 7. We're going to hook up with David Stremme, try to drive for him. He stays tucked in right behind David Rudiment. Landon Castle in the P3. There are 11 laps to go in the Coke 0400 tonight. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper at Daytona, sits in 9th. Could we get a run to get him to the front? Coming through the tri-oval, Greg Biffle still is the leader of the Coke 0400. Now let's see if me and Junior are able to get a run. Bumper full of Dale Jr.'s car. Making our way down into 3. Apparently he wants to stay up top. Who cares? They come on through turn 4. 10 to go. When he gets to the line, there'll be 9 to go. Greg Biffle is your leader. He leads, and everyone's basically just organized in little groups right now. Groups of packs, and then the rest of the field just beating on each other behind Dale Jr. Jr. did lose the draft in the lead group. Oh, wow. Oh. Hey, Logano and Martin are working together. Remember Kansas, you two? Surprised Martin hasn't wrecked Logano yet after what happened in Kansas. Side by side behind us, and we chase the front 4 down. But just try to get down in front of Logano. Is he going to stay behind me? Down through 3. Hornish Jr. leads. Well, Hornish Jr. is in 4th. It was later found out that since this was his first race in the 22, because the original driver, AJ Allmendinger, was suspended for pulling a Jeremy Mayfield. We have set the fastest lap tonight. Could it be enough to catch the 4 cars in front of us in a 4-car train? While the rest of the field's pretty much checked out himself for the rest of the field, I'm basically finding my way to the front. Right? And we're closing in on Hornish, a little under a second and a half. We are there. We are close. Wow, we closed in big time in 3 and 4. Wonder what's going to be this time. Coming to the line. 6 to go. 6 laps to go in the Coke 0400. Greg Biffle leads. I can't tell who's in second. I think Eric Almirola is in third. And the 22 is Sam Hornish Jr. is in fourth. We're closing in. Going to try to narrow in on the 22 car. Oh, it's Kevin Harvick in second. Down to the inside. Look at that. Break the draft. Up to third. Going to tuck in, take the air off Eric Almirola, and draft with Kevin Harvick to get to the front of the field. Don't want to make your move too quick. Oh. Around goes Eric Almirola. He saves it after a long slide down towards turn 1. How about that? One of the longest slides down in turn 1 that we've seen. How did he not wreck that car? Is beyond me. I think maybe dropping, not sure if it was debris from another car, debris from his car, but he was dropping something bad. He is there. I'm going to try to squeeze in behind him. Behind Eric Almirola in the 43. Come on, get down. Get down. 4 to go in the Coke 0400. Biffle leads. Harvick is second. Eric Almirola third. Jeff Gordon fourth. Sam Hornish, your top 5. Down the backstretch. Let's push. See if we can push Eric Almirola to the front and not wreck him. Oh. Wow. Another good save. Going up the racetrack. Oh, God. Up the racetrack here. Oh. Right there. Wow, we saved that car. As there are 4 laps to go. Get to the line, there will be 3 to go. Johnson and Kyle Busch have hooked up and made a run. They look to go to the front in 3 laps. Try to break the draft off with Logano. Lean on him, side draft him. There are 3 laps to go in tonight's Coke 0400. Hornish is just glued to the top part of the racetrack. Hornish and Ambrose and Trevor Bayne in 9 and 21. And there's Logano by himself in the 20. Never mind, he's got Mark Martin in the 55. Two laps of racing to go. As around goes Joey Logano and Mark Martin. Caution flag is out. More carnage behind him. Burton. And more. Just had a run. Look at that. Blaney, Danica Patrick, Keselowski. Now it's going to be another green-white checkered. Second week in a row we've had a green-white checkered situation. Late, Biffle and Harvick are on the front row. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon could stage a run. This could be good. Moving down to the restart zone. Green-white checkered. 2 laps to settle it in the World Center of Racing. Well, we just got to make it to the white. Is going to come. Danica Patrick has made her way to 6. I swear to God, if she keeps getting herself in these situations, she's just going to accidentally win. Coming through turn 4, we see the white flag as they come through the trial. Last lap at Daytona, Kevin Harvick leads. Right by Jimmy Johnson now. Eric Almirola and Kevin Harvick are the front 2 tandems. Please tell me this won't be anticlimactic like Talladega. Down the back stretch and into turn 3. Will Almirola pull out, or will Kevin Harvick or will he push Kevin Harvick? Look at Jeff Gordon come to the 43. Here he comes, side by side, to the checkers. Kevin Harvick wins at Daytona. Wow. Kevin Harvick wins today's race at Daytona, followed by Eric Almirola 2nd, Jeff Gordon, I finished 3rd, Jimmy Johnson 4th, Greg Biffle 5th, Denny Hamlin 6th, Austin Dillon 7th, Tony Stewart 8th. Danica Patrick finished a spot below her boss. Great run for Danica, though, at Daytona. And Sam Hornish finishes 10th. Hold the feminism jokes, because Danica Patrick has somehow landed herself in fucking top 15s and top 10s. Because God knows why. Well, look at the points. Oh. I still have the points lead. Kurt Busch is 2nd. Greg Biffle is 3rd. Jeff Burton is 4th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 5th. Keselowski 6th. Johnson 7th. Kenseth 8th. Boyer 9th. Harvick is 10th in points with his win tonight. Kyle Busch is 11th in points, and Denny Hamlin is 12th. So, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how much the wild card position is going to change. See where Danica Patrick is still 31st, despite being in the top, having 4 top 10s. So the next race is going to be at the leaders. The next race is going to be at New Hampshire National Speedway for race 19 to 36 for the running of the Lennox Industrial Tools 301. And we will see you then.